Welcome back to Medina County, Texas GMRS. Not only do I have one UV50X3 behind me, I have two. I guess by the title of this video, you probably can guess it has something to do with a customer service experience. Let's find out what it was and how they handled it. Take a look. Well, let's talk about Btech and their customer service. I'm okay with doing this video. I don't think it has a bad outcome, but if they watch it, I hope they're able to answer this one question at the end. And it had crossed my mind before somebody on our Facebook group had asked it. And well, let me just get to it. I mentioned this earlier in the week that on the same day a few weeks ago, I had my battery on my Btech GMRS Pro just die. I've always kept it on a full charge. Even when it's not in use, on the first of every month, I get an alarm on my phone, and I top off all the batteries on all the radios in the shack, in the house. I check the batteries that are running the backup batteries for the repeater, the one that I have hooked to solar. I just check everything once a month, and I figured that was adequate. And I went to use this, and dead. I mean, it wouldn't come on, nothing, and I knew it had had a full charge. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I left it on, and it dragged the battery way down. And so I plugged it in where I was when this happened, and got a yellow indicator light on the charger. And that had never happened. I'd never seen yellow, and so I started kind of looking it up that evening, and it didn't look good. It kind of like the battery was fried. So then after I did what I did, I was on my way home, and I have the UV50X3 in my car. I got a new car, and so I put a new radio, and it's only GMRS channels. I like it. It has the A and B side, and the B side scans pretty fast through the GMRS frequencies. You know, in the event we're called out for react, I just wanted something that can scan and then have primary channels and plenty of power, right? So went with this, and went to use it that night, and instantly, once I started using it, got a very strong burning smell, electrical smell in the car, and I'm like, well, this can't be good. So all in one night, both of my Btech products fried. The very next morning, I went online to the Btech website and wanted to see if they would replace the battery. I have probably had the radio about 8 months. I know it hasn't been a year. I emailed them, I did the claim, and they emailed me back, and they're like, well, you're going to need your original receipt. And some of you have heard this story because I talked a little bit about it in the video earlier in the week. They're like, we're going to need your original receipt and some other things. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to find my original receipt. I think I bought it from Btech. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think I bought it from Buy Two-Way Radios, but I don't remember. And I looked at the price of the battery. They were $23, $24 a piece, so I ordered two and solved that problem after I got them a week and a half later. So if I bought it from them, they should have record of it, but I get it. I should keep my receipt. So that was problem one. I did a claim for the 50X3. Of course, there's kind of a 24, 48-hour process there. You've got to submit the claim. They've got to review it. You get an authorization. I think it's a MRI. No, they have a term for it. Return merchandise, something or another. And within 24 to 48 hours, you get an email and you can ship it back to them. So I did that. You pay the shipping, right? To ship this is the empty box. To ship this, if I wanted it overnight, it was going to be like $108. 2-day was going to be like 90 something, 3-day 70. I went with 2-day just because I'm cheap. It was $28, but I think they mailed it Monday. Btech got it Friday. Now, I will say, the minute Btech got it, within 4 hours, they had shipped off my replacement. I knew I wasn't going to get the whole radio because all they wanted back was the main part of the radio. They didn't want the head, they didn't want the wiring, they don't want the mic, they just want the radio, right? Or the part that's bad. So they shipped it off instantly. I think they mailed it on a Friday. I think it may have been in my mailbox. They just wrapped it in a bubble pack USPS priority mail envelope, wrapped the hell out of it in tape, and sent it back. And I couldn't put it in right away. We had some React stuff going on. We were getting ready for the G300 training, and I think I did it maybe Tuesday. It had to have been Tuesday. So I got it Monday and put it in Tuesday. So I get it out of the package, and I'm going to flash pictures of all the emails back and forth and the scratches. And I think I put them on that last video. But this is kind of, and the rest of the story, right? So, didn't mean to go all Paul Harvey on you there. So, I open it up, there are scratches all over it. There's even one part on the front-ish part of the radio that it looked like it had caked in food in like one of the crevices. And I eventually dug it out, but I sent him I sent him an email with some pictures. No, I didn't send them pictures. I sent him an email. So this is the email I sent him. I'll flash it on the screen. I'm having to read from my tablet. Well, if it'll load, let's see. Come on. All right. I said Btech just replaced my 50X3, which I purchased brand new less than 7 weeks ago. It appears the unit was replaced with a used radio that has nice scratches all over it and maybe a little caked in food from the last owner. Is this standard practice for Btech to send old replacement units out for warranty swabs? I wasn't trying to be a total ass, but trying to get a point across. Hey, I bought this thing less than 7 weeks ago. I kind of have an expectation of having a brand new unit for more than 6 weeks, right? So, it was very quick that they sent a response. Here's their response. Donald, send images of the issue along with the RMA number. That's what they call it. They give you an RMA number. Send images of the issue along with an RMA number and further details. And here's the... They didn't even have to throw this last sentence in there, but this girl, Katie, did. Do you want to work to mediate the issue or work in an accusatory tone? Well, accusatory is not how I meant to be taken, right? I mean, I think it was just a question, and she could have just said yes or no, and I would have been fine with that answer. But that really got under my skin. So I replied very quickly. I said, so I think as a customer, which I am, I paid full shot for that radio. I paid full shot for that radio. I pay for a lot of my radios. The only company that sends me radios is TID Radio. So, I mean, I owe them nothing, right? I said, so I think as a customer, I have a reason to be concerned about paying $500 for a radio that broke within 6 weeks, and now your company is sending me a used unit. I did say, I was a little heated. I said, I have a small YouTube channel that I'm really trying to refrain from talking on there about this, but that last sentence of your reply was unnecessary and very unprofessional. You should really treat your customers with a little more respect. If it weren't for them, you wouldn't be there. Pictures are attached. So that's when I sent the pictures to her of the caked in food and the scratches. And this reply from them came a couple hours. It wasn't as fast as the first reply when I had originally told them about the problem. So it says, I'm sorry to hear that you've experienced an issue. Our team is committed to providing you with a positive experience and ensuring that any issues are resolved as quickly as possible. To make things right, we would like to send you a replacement as soon as possible. Please let us know your preferred address, where we can ship the replacement to. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our team is always here to help you and ensure that you're completely satisfied with your experience. Thank you for your patience and understanding, and we look forward to, and then it's cut off because it was long, but that was pretty much it. So I'm thinking replacement unit. I'm thinking they're going to send me the, just the radio portion, not the head, not the wires. And I really didn't expect that, right? But lo and behold, not even a few days later, in the mail pops up a brand new unit, which is what I would have expected to have received when I sent in the one that broke, right? I'm not putting this video out there to brag that I got a free unit. I'm not saying I didn't want the free unit, right? You're going to send it, I'm going to take it. But here's the question. Here's the question, Btech. Do you take care of all of your customers like that, right? On the Facebook page, some of the comments on here, I've heard a lot of people complain about their customer service. One fella told me a story. I don't remember which radio it was. It wasn't a cheap one. He kind of had the same issue. It was a mobile unit. He had it in there for a handful of weeks. I don't remember. It broke. They sent him a used replacement. About 5 months later, the used replacement refurb, I'll say refurb, the refurb unit broke. He contacts them again and they're like, nope, it's already broken once in your 1-year warranty period, so we can't help you. And that doesn't sit right. So Btech, answer us. Did you do this because I have a small YouTube channel, or do you treat all your customers like this? And listen, I'm happy with it. The girl Katie in the emails, y'all need to check Katie's ass. I will tell you, because we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for that last sentence in her email. And thank you for the radio. I encourage any viewer that has customer service issues, product issues, just ask them honest questions, right? I mean, hold their feet to the fire. And if it's something silly like this, I'm an advocate for you guys. Listen, I don't make any money off of this. This is just a hobby of mine, and I started this channel just to kind of showcase the things we do here in Medina County with GMRS, and I throw some product reviews in there because, believe it or not, I like tinkering with all the different radios. But this is a channel for you guys. So let me know your stories. This is how would you feel? How would you feel if you bought a $500 radio, right, and it craps out and they send you a used one within not even 2 months? And here's my other thing. I know, if I would have been 3, 5, 6 or more months down the road and that would have happened, I would have probably have been okay with a used refurb radio. But when I gave them my $500, I kind of had an expectation of having a brand new radio for a while, and that didn't happen. And you tell me, what do you think? I want to hear what you have to say. Once again, I'm not knocking Btech, and I'm grateful that they sent me a new radio. And I hope they're not upset by this video. Well, you know what? I don't care if they're upset by this video. I'm just giving the truth, right? I'm just giving their customers the truth. So give me your thoughts, and I hope this video was informational. And it helps you make decisions when you go to buy products. Leave it in the comments below. I'm not trying to start a controversy, not trying to piss anybody off. I just want feedback and want you to know what happened to me. I appreciate you watching, and let me know what experiences you've had. See ya.